Hello, Perceptive Reader. This is James Lynch, and this is a James Poeartistry Consultant moment. And I consider this one a very special moment because it is actually something that even as a consultant, you see what I'm saying? I can actually provide, I can supply, which I want you to be aware of, you see. But I want to use this as a illustration, even though this actually happens, and even though I am not a chef, we can look at again our different talents as being a top-notch chef, okay, or whatever other type of name you want to give. But this is what I want to share with you, and it's in reference to a subject that we already talked about in the year 2025, that there are actually seasonal items that restaurants and other places that serve food, you see, even mom and pop stores, will only make during that time. They may even have a special name to it. And when these different seasons come in, then guess what? You will see an order in abundance of that item, and you may love it. You may patronize that store, that restaurant, or what have you, a lot more during that season. And then even after the season ends, let me tell you, there are some people who maybe days later just craving that, and they may even ask the chef, well, can you just make a special order for me in this way? And then, the chef, especially on the mom and pop level, because as you know, those real upper restaurants, they can do whatever they want to do. But see, we talking to simple folk like myself right now, okay? And so anyway, what the chef would normally explain is that it's normally during that season even that the reason why they are able to purchase all the ingredients to prepare for it, you see what I'm saying, is because they even normally get a big discount at the bulk rate that they will buy everything. And then after that season, the price goes right back up. You see, after that order, the price will go right back up. And it is just not something that would be good business on their part, even for supply and demand, for them to order an item that large or what have you, and really still would only have a very few amount of customers looking for it or would really, order it. Now, with that being said, this is what I want you to know. See, sometimes persons with deep pockets, though, may find out about this specialty item, this special recipe that nobody else has. Okay. And then they may go to, and talk to the chef and say, is there any type of way that, we can make a deal? We can make an adjustment here. And then the chef may explain the same thing, which they already know that the person knows about the supply and demand and the cost of it all, the cost effectiveness of it all. And so the person with the deep pockets may say this, well, how about then just for my own, stores or chain, or even if it's just one, you still make that item, just for us. And believe me, we won't give it the same type of a name, you see what I'm saying, or what have you, or special that you have here. And yet you'll still be getting the credit as the chef, as far as where we may get it from or what have you. And we'll make it worth your while. When something like that is arranged, then the chef may actually go ahead and go and get these bulk orders and everything else, because why? They know it will be a steady stream and it will be more than cost effective. It'll still be profitable, even if it's just going to this one item that has a large amount of clientele and stores. And it may be just a special section even those ingredients where they're kept, whether it's in the freezer, whether it's a certain department that they even have in their store that would be just for their customer when those orders and stuff or those ingredients come in, and they're kept separate. Now, this is what I'm still here to tell you as well. See, it can be the same thing if you're making a deal with somebody. You may be saying, man, you know, all I want is this many of this item each day for me, you see, or for my company or what have you. Now, I know you say you only make maybe a few hundred or what have you, but I may even need just 1,000 for that day or something of that nature. Well, when you make arrangements and the deals ahead of time, you could that would end up giving you a better chance, even for that shelf or what have you, to guess what? Make a turnover, a changeover, as they mentioned, and actually uh, put on track, if you will, a production line, if you will, to actually be able to fulfill whatever it is that you're asking for on that day and a lot more, because I already got a heads up, as they put it, ahead of time. And this is what type of contracts and collaborations, even in the entertainment type industry and stuff like that, people really can help one another. But again, that requires some forethought, some communication, to at least find out what the person would be willing to do for you. And once you find out, oh, that person really does have the capability to do this or to do that, then guess what? I mean, you may find yourself being more lucrative than what you even dreamed of being lucrative in. So that's just a reminder, perceptive reader, and I wanted to share that with you today. You see, it's a little bit more than just supply and demand, but a lot can be accomplished. Take very good care of yourself.